What a heartbreaker that loss was to Hawthorn. Mind you, we're playing last year's premiers. Good game of footy, really. Actually, one of the great things about it, two teams with genuine bona fide stars in their lineups. It's great to see footy played like that, not just this rolling maul of players backwards and forwards with all this zoning and strategy. Look, if football was rocket science, would that mean that astronaut is another word for stupid? Footy's just a game. It's kick the ball, mark the ball, handball the ball, get goals, win the games and get 4 points and hopefully make it through to September. And we're still looking good, up against last year's premiers who've had a bit of a rough start to the season, and I wrote Hawthorn off and got pie on my face last year for it. For us to push them like we did, come back again in that last quarter, which is following on from how we were playing last year, we're not to be written off. So, yeah, Fev will get over missing that goal, and we'll be out again next week to have another crack at getting 4 points. Oh, look, living in South Australia is not a bad place, to be honest. But I was so glad the showdown was over and done with. Good grief. You people that don't live in South Australia don't know how lucky you are. We had to put up with the media just harping on to get 40,000 people to that game. It was flogging a dead horse. Honestly, if they did a blood drive like that, we'd be overflowing with the blood bank. But fortunately, it was a good game of footy to watch because it proved one thing. The Adelaide Crows won't win the grand final. They can't perform. This was a game, it was a finals type situation, finals type atmosphere, and they got walked over. And actually it was the thing about the Hawthorn Carlton game that made it obvious to me. They've got no stars. They've got some players with the ability to be stars, but I don't care what your strategy are and your tactics are. Sometimes it takes individual player brilliance to turn a game on its head. Adelaide's got Andrew McLeod. Taylor Walker's looking pretty promising up front. Pretty impressed with Dangerfield as well. But they aren't evolving as that real fair income star that can just take the game and grab the attention and make it happen. Port Adelaide, on the other hand, bouncing back after being flogged by St Kilda, show that they are still a team in the making and still having a crack at it. Don't write them off yet, I'm telling you right now. Port Adelaide may be iffy all over the place, but so's Hawthorn at the minute. Geelong are still the standout team. They'll stitch up Melbourne today. Be a nice bet to back them though, Melbourne at 15 to 1. But I tell you what, put your money on Geelong and get your 1 cent return for your dollar. You've got more chance of that happening than Melbourne winning at 15 to 1. Collingwood rolled North Melbourne well and truly on Friday night. And another team not to write off. Collingwood, Mickey Malthouse, he'll get them through to the finals. It is starting to take shape, our season. Hawthorn, I still can't figure it out. It's not a premiership hangover. They've still got it. If they make the 8, they're going to be in there and making business happen for themselves. For us, next week's another week to start all over again. We only got picked by the post. It happened to us several times last season. Nothing to lose heart by. Go you Blues!